100 career wins at the Brier. I mean, that's a pretty remarkable number. I know you weren't keeping track of it, but I'm telling you, 100. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, it's cool. I had no idea. I saw Friesel interview last night after they got lucky and beat us last night for his 100th, so I didn't know we were both battling for our 100th win, but no, it's pretty cool. I certainly had no idea, but I've been lucky. I've been on some great teams with some awesome skips and great teammates that have I didn't win a lot of 100 of those by my own by throwing guards up there, right? So it's pretty awesome. I mean, you get to play in a Brier. I remember going to my first one with Pat Simmons in Edmonton and my second one in Regina. I was counting them the other day how many I've been to, and I can remember all the Briers that I've been to. So pretty awesome, and I collected some wins along the way, so pretty fortunate.
Well, and let's talk about the wins too. I mean, obviously a lot of the focus is on Kevin going for his 5th as a skip, which is a remarkable number, but there's only a handful of people on earth who've won 5 Briers, and you've got a chance to join that club as well, and that would be a pretty remarkable achievement in and of itself.
Yeah, totally. I think, when I won my first Brier, I thought that was pretty cool. Winnipeg, Kevin draws the button to win was pretty special, and then we kind of ran the table there in Calgary and got hot for a week with the old roster, and then my last 2. But, 5's crazy when you think about it. I never thought about winning 5 Briers and, the history of it, and to be honest, I don't really think about it now. I think when I'm old and kicked up in the rocking chair having some whiskeys, text the boys and talk about old times and how it was pretty great. But honestly, right now I'm just focused on winning a few games and getting into the playoffs here. It's a tough grind, so that's what really what I care about right now.
And then I guess we should talk about the game.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
So much focus when this particular game happens is on Kevin playing Jamie. I mean, do you see any difference in Koo when he's playing his brother, or is it pretty status normal?
No, I don't think so, but I think maybe deep down, Kevin doesn't tell us anything, right? He's a pretty quiet guy, so it's like we wouldn't know what he's thinking, but no, I mean, that's just Kevin's persona, but I mean, it wouldn't be easy. I have a brother as well, and I don't think it'd be easy playing him in the Brier. Obviously, you cheer for your family to do well, and we love Jamie Cooey, and I always hope for him to do well too, but not against us, and I'm glad it wasn't today.
Being the home team at the Tim Hortons Brier and going 2-0 in a packed house, I can't imagine there's too many cooler things that you've done in your life.
Yeah, this is definitely up there in the top experiences. The crowd's been great the first 2 days, and I expect it to only get better. And yeah, it's great to have a chance to play in a home Brier. You never know how many you're going to get to, and might be my last chance. You don't know.
Well, and the thing about it is, as you know, these opportunities don't come along very often. So you want to rise to the occasion, and so far the early returns look pretty promising. What would you put your finger on as the things that are going really right at this point?
We're communicating really well. We're talking through the ice, figuring out all draw weight, different paths for our takeouts and different weights, and starting to get a feel for draw weight. I think it's really important in a Brier if you can get feel early, and we're doing pretty well at it.
The other aspect of this is obviously there are certain expectations that come with being a home team, and a good home team at that. Have you felt that? Have you dealt with it? Have you talked about it? What's been the process to deal with that?
Yeah, we definitely haven't talked about any expectations. I think we just really want to win a Brier. Fry and Langer want to add to the ones that they've won, and Maddie and I would love to win our first. So we just we don't have any high expectations as far as the pressure from being a home, but we have high expectations of ourselves to win this thing, and that's what we're here to do.
The other aspect of that, of course, is distractions too, and Brad lived that obviously in St. John's a couple of years ago, and I'm sure you're feeling that too. How have you? Do you have a plan in place to manage that and keep a little bit of the external distractions away?
Yeah, we tried to deal with a lot of it before. Make sure that we had everything done, anything with kind of friends and family that needed to be organized. We made sure that was done before we got here, and now we can just come here, show up, and play. And of course, we want to take time for spend with the Ontario crowd and hang out. But yeah, we got to pick our spots to put our energy there, because we have to save up. It's a long week, and you got to watch where your energy goes.
2-0, obviously, that's the big thing, and not the most complicated game ever, but you still got to make shots, and you guys were pretty efficient out there.
Yeah, we got a deuce early, and kind of just kept it simple. They had to come to us, and we got a few breaks, and we played well enough to just keep it. We were comfortable with that small lead.
Yeah, and that's the thing about this team. You're comfortable in a lot of game styles, and you look ahead, you're going to be playing a lot of different styles of strategy, and I suppose that's the versatility of this team. That's kind of that veteran poise that really comes through.
Yeah, you got to take Brad's great at calling the game, and he kind of goes with the flow of the game and always gives himself a shot, and that's kind of what you got to do. You don't want to skip yourself into trouble, and we're pretty consistent at that, so I like the way we're going right now.
Well, and that's the thing, you watch this team perform out there and you think, can it get better? can you guys get better still the rest of the way here?
Yeah, absolutely. You can always get better. A little more consistent here and there. Get 2 games in, so we're still learning the ice, still learning the rocks. Bit more to do. We got a couple big games coming up.
Yeah, I hope they don't all have to be like that. Boys played great and just battled and battled and battled. I tried to kind of torpedo our chances early in the game, but we fought and kind of got a big break there. So we needed it. They played a very, very good game. We just wanted to make him throw his last, put a little bit of pressure on, and we got a little break there. So a little Houdini, but really just a little luck. I can't wait till I'm teaching strategy. That was a beautiful situation where it's like you could probably have 5 different shots you could play, and I think it was just kind of if we do this, he's gonna have a really, really hard shot in a new environment. Maybe we get a chance. So I think we went with maybe a safer call than you normally would in that spot, but it worked out great for us. Yeah, it was a really tough shot that he had, and it was kind of like we knew that by doing that we're going to make him play a tough shot. If we try and make it extremely difficult, we might just give him an easy shot, and we wanted to make him play a tough shot, and we got a little break there. We know that if we can keep the week going, we're going to have a great chance. It's going to be a battle to try and get out of this first pool. We play a lot of great teams, and everything's a battle, but if we can, we know we're a late week team. Like we have 4 wins this year in Bonspiels. Like we know if we can get to that Sunday, whatever, that's not really a Sunday here. I guess it is, but if we can get deeper in the event, we're going to play well, but sometimes we're not good in the first couple days, so to get through with 1-1 is what we needed.